can you tell me about your experiences in World War II? And this is at the end of the day, and he actually had his feet up and he was eating popcorn while I was interviewing him about this. And he starts telling me these horrific stories of his wingmen who got shot down, co-pilots on the aircraft carrier who got hit by a propeller, all kinds of horrible
People
stories.
who did his fellow soldiers,
Right.
airmen who did not come back.
And he says those are the war heroes, not the lucky ones who came home are not war heroes. He said he would never wear, I think maybe there's one photo of him with a VAF hat on because he felt he didn't want to be stolen valor type of thing. He was very conscious of that. So anyway, he's telling me these stories and I'm taking notes like crazy. And I'd say, can I put that in the speech? And he'd say, no, of course you can't put that in the speech. I'm not going to say that. And I'd say, well, why? And he'd say, because I'll start crying. And he says, I can't get through a speech if it's about the buddies I lost. Oh. And he says, we've got to keep this about the American project, the American idea. And so that speech turned into his life, to your point, about all the things that he did after World War II and how he had a front row seat to the second half of the 20th century, whether he was, chair of the RNC during Watergate, ambassador to China right when China was opening up. All these amazing moments that he had in his life after he survived
He's
World
like
War
a
II.
senior Forrest Gump. I mean, he
It's
is
really
at the
pretty-
presence of everything
And,
at the most senior levels.
So that speech became what America got through his eyes as a result of winning World War II.
Yes.
And how that is what we're going to carry into the end of the Cold War as well.